Good morning, Coupon Confidants, Savers. I haven't done a video in so long, I forgot what I call you guys, but good morning, everyone. I am Chrissy from couponconfidants.com, and I wanted to do a video on how to make your saving trip or couponing trip smoother. Some of these may be obvious to people. I honestly, myself personally, I haven't couponed in so long. I've been couponing digitally, so I really haven't felt that comfortable hanging out in the stores and doing a lot of deals that way. So I've done them digitally, which I will be doing a lot more videos on how to teach you all of that stuff coming up, because I'd really like to start filming more again as well. So I did an actual deal yesterday in the morning. I went to 2 stores yesterday actually, and the first one I went to, I didn't have some hiccups per se. It took longer than it should have, and then it started clicking and remembering why. I was like, oh yeah, I should have done this, I should have done that. So just kind of want to make a little improv video of how to make it smoother for you when you are going to the store. And this could really go to any store. So I guess the first thing I would say is, before you head to the store, obviously make a list. Whether it be on your phone, a little checklist, or a handwritten list. Just kind of jot down a plan of what you're going for. I know that a lot of these deals, well, I guess I could mention that as another tip, but I hope I don't forget. So just jot down all of your deals. And me personally, I like to make my trip, I mean, I know that a lot of times you're doing so many coupon deals, not every trip you're going to actually need something else that you're not couponing for. So you might not always be able to do this, but if you do need your weekly groceries or something like that, and you're planning on hitting up a couple of stores, then I would kind of spread it out a little bit with each transaction or each store that you have to make a trip to if your coupons are limiting you and you have to go from store to store to store. What's this guy doing? So I would definitely do it that way. And the reason I say that is, let's say Publix particularly, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other stores do it this way too. You know, their system, their register system, it's got an algorithm just like everything else, right? So it's set to beep or alert when something happens. Not that you're doing anything wrong, just that, let's say, a simple thing like the Huggies deal going on right now, right? $10 off when you buy $40 worth. You're going to buy 5 packs because you want to hit a certain dollar amount. But on those 5 packs or on those 5 items, whatever it may be, sometimes what happens is you have a store coupon and you have a manufacturer's coupon. So what you're doing is you're applying 2 coupons towards 1 item. So let's say you go in and you only do that deal. Okay, the system's gonna go, excuse me, I only have 5 items rung up on me, but now I'm on the 6th coupon, and I'm gonna stop and have you get a manager or a supervisor called over. Sorry, this thing is shaking. To find out what's going on, because I feel like something might not be right here. Okay. And it's not that you're doing anything wrong. For me personally, I just don't feel like dealing with it. Like, I don't feel like having to wait for somebody to come over and, you know, override the register and have the people behind me start with their eye rolling. Yes, I know you shouldn't care, but I just like a smooth trip. So in a case like that, when I go to the store, if I'm doing, like, I did 5 of those in the morning and it held me up and I was later to work than I normally am later. Yeah, I prefer not to deal with that. So what I do is, I will know that, you know, I will plan that I'm going to the store and I'm getting those 5 things. Then I'm going to buy an additional 5 items of something I need. Something maybe I don't even have a coupon for, but it's something I need in my house, whether it be, you know, my produce or whatever, and I don't have a coupon for it. every one of those items will compensate for the double coupons that I have on the Huggies or whatever the case may be. God, I have pimples all over the place. So yeah, so that's one tip that I like to do. And if you're going to be doing multiple stores, then obviously this might make a little bit more sense. Even if it's just one store, if it's one store and you're doing one big haul of everything, hit up your cold goods last, even if it means kind of circling back around the store. Chances are you're probably going to be in there for a little while because you're kind of sitting there and you're calculating stuff out and you're like, did I pick up the right item? Did I definitely get the one with the right stipulations for this coupon? You spend a little bit more time in the store. Women generally spend more time in the store anyway. So pick up the cold stuff last. And this will also compensate for, you know, any extra time that you're going to be spending at the register. It's just better for your food, I guess. That's just what I do. I pick all that stuff up last. Now, when you do get to the register, a lot of these cashiers, like I said, I haven't really couponed a lot in store in a long time, but to me it looks like everything is roughly the same when it comes to dealing with the cashiers, and that's the way that I just deal with them anyway. A lot of people want to hold their coupons till the end. No, I don't have to show you my coupons. Okay, that's up to you. Me personally, I just don't I don't want to give them a problem. Unless they start having an attitude with me, then I'm going to have an attitude back. But otherwise, if it could just go smoothly, because I know that I'm not doing anything wrong. Whatever. So I lay out the coupons on the products. Or I will say, you know, I don't want these to get lost. I'm going to hand them to you as they're on the cart. But as they're on the belt. But when I put them on the belt, I put my non-couponed items, like pretty much all my non-couponed items, in the front, because she can just streamline through all that stuff and not have to worry about it. And on the register end, then there's a bunch of items just hanging out there, whether it be for dollar amount, because if you are doing a deal that's a free deal or a moneymaker deal, again, once that register hits that they owe you money back, beep, beep, here it comes, I need an override, and then you sit there and you wait however long for somebody to come. So I get all of those rung up first. To me, it's just easier, makes a little more sense. Then I will, you know, stack my coupons on each of my items right there, or hand them to her and say, here, you know, these are the coupons for these particular items. What else? That's a good tip that I like. I like insulated bags. I have some. I had some Coupon Confidant ones. They were amazing. They keep the hot stuff hot. They keep the cold stuff cold. I don't think I even have any more. I'm not sure if I'm going to order any more. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll start doing more giveaways. I don't know. Every time I get ambitious, then I get lazy on the opposite end as well. So I'm not going to jump ahead of myself. But what I do think you should do is you should get some of these bags. Even if you don't maybe get the bags, you can even get a cheap option. I think you can get I don't know if you get Amazon Prime delivered. I get food delivered, and they send some of the food in these, you know, tinfoil looking bubble wrap insulation. You can save all that. I think you can even buy like a roll of it, and then like if you have those bags, like I have the bags back here, kind of like this, kind of like my sun visor thing. If you have you know, those bags that actually stay in your back so it's not sliding all over the place, you can line those yourself with insulation. Just a good idea to have, kind of keep your stuff cold. And especially if you're like, oh, well, I gotta hit up one more store and I kind of bought my cold stuff or some cold stuff at the first store, then you want to have that option as well. That's another thing. If you're hitting up multiple stores, use your dry goods and your canned goods, you know, for your extra items at the first store, and then save your cold stuff, you know, for that final trip if possible. See, I knew there was something I was going to say in the beginning. Although I feel like I might have said it. If there's anything I think of, I'll leave it in the description below, but I'm trying to think to myself. This was just something else I thought of. Of course, obviously, have all your coupons in order as you're going through. Normally, pre-COVID, I would say I have like a little bank bag, and I have all of my coupons in there, and I have my list out, so I don't kind of like mess with my coupons while I'm walking around in case I drop one, whatever. I just have like a divider in the middle, and then as I get that item, I'm like, okay, I got that item, I put it in the back. I got that item, I put it in the back. My divider in the middle is an envelope, an empty envelope, and then that area, if I'm going down the line, going down the aisles, and I see that something is out of stock that I planned on couponing for, then I take those coupons and I put them inside the envelope, and then that's my rain check envelope. So that's to remind me to go to the front of the store when I'm done and say, listen, you didn't have this item, I'm gonna need a rain check for this, this, and this. Some stores still aren't giving rain checks, I think. I don't know if they're back doing it yet, honestly. But as of last I checked, they weren't, but they might be now. I think that's it. I might have a part 2. Again, like I don't plan this stuff very much. I just kind of like jump on. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a video. So this really wasn't planned, but I'll try to take some time today or some time this weekend and jot down the different types of videos I do want to make. If there's anything you want to see, leave it in the comments below, because you help me out by giving me ideas. And I'll try to think if there's any other tips I can think of to kind of make your transactions smoother. I'll see you guys on the next one.